what does all this theology mean when we're the ones in pain, when we're the ones experiencing injustice?
Yeah, what do you do with that feeling deep in your gut when you see a story about human trafficking, or when someone you trust betrays you? What does the cross have to say to that raw feeling?
That outrage you feel, that deep sense that things are just not the way they're supposed to be, that feeling doesn't mean you're more moral than God. It means you are feeling a tiny echo of God's own perfect, holy hatred for evil. Your sense of justice is actually a reflection of His perfect justice. And your pain, it wasn't ignored. It was carried by God Himself on the cross.
And this right here, this is the ultimate comfort, the bedrock hope in all of this. Your pain is not meaningless. Because of the cross and the absolute promise of a final judgment, you can be sure of this. Every single injustice, whether it was done to you or done by you, gets dealt with. Nothing gets away. Justice is either satisfied in Christ or it will be satisfied at His return. Period.
And that shifts the whole question for us, doesn't it? If you use the reality of evil to reject God, you are walking away from the only one in the entire universe who has actually done something decisive about it. So the challenge becomes moving from just asking, why God, to asking, okay, where do I stand in relation to this God who has acted, who has bled, and who has promised to finish the job?
And that is the final promise. In the end, because of what happened on a Roman cross 2,000 years ago, and because of the promised return of a king, we can have this unshakable hope. Suffering, injustice, pain, and death, they will not have the last word. Jesus will.